That should go there. Yeah, perfect. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ed13. I hope y'all are having a good day. Today, coming with you with another video. We got a YouTube rapper tier list. Now, I'm not copying anyone because I think this is a very original idea. And yeah, I think we'll just jump into it. We've got God tier, we've got Eminem's level, we got making bangers, we got doing well, okay I guess, needs work, and just quit for those people who just need to stop making music. I do want to point out that this is all my opinion. My taste isn't like anyone else's. If I put someone else above someone else that is, not usually put there, it's my opinion. Fuck off. And I just want to say I'm not going to be doing on how like listen wise, or I'm not going to be doing anything specifically. It's kind of just everything together. It's going to be monthly listeners on Spotify, views on YouTube, what they meant as music for YouTube, and just if I like them or not as well. There's obviously going to be that little bit of biasm in this video, but if I like the music, then I like the music. That's all I kind of have to say. So let's jump right into this with the first man of the hour, Deji, comedy shorts gamer.
JJ wanna play games, wanna snake me, get your friends trying to battle me. Now they wanna bait names. How can a man choose friends over family?
I'm gonna put him in okay, I guess. Now I'm gonna do this with every person that I can do it with, which is explain why I'm putting them in a certain place. I'm gonna put him in okay, I guess, because although he has a couple songs, right? And I don't think they need work. I think every song needs work. That's a lie. I think every song needs work, but I think he's at the point where he can actually produce really good songs. The diss tracks that he made weren't amazing. We won't lie. They weren't amazing. They were okay, I guess. And, that's why I'm going to put him there. It's, easy. Next, though, we've got Mac Lethal. Forgot his name for a second.
My depression is so severe, it's impressive that I'm still here. Everything disappeared, but the devil that's in the mirror, and the message is crystal clear.
I'm gonna put him into Eminem's level. Now, there's in my head, there's two things: either to put him in Making Bangers or Eminem's level, and I'm gonna put him into Eminem's level. Bear in mind that just because I put him in, just because the category is called Eminem's level, doesn't mean that I actually think, they can compare to Eminem, because he's one of my favorites anyway. But actually, I'm gonna put him into Eminem's level, and I'll tell you why. Because almost every week or every month, he has a video coming out with like a different style of rap or like a different topic, and he's very good with his lyrics. And I guess him as a person also kind of pushes me towards giving him a higher thing as well. But keeping out everything from his personal life and aiming just towards his music, I think he's produced really good songs. And I think he could battle with Eminem. I would think Eminem would win, but that's where I think I'll put him. And also I'm a fan of fast-paced lyrics, fast talking and stuff like that. Obviously, rapping, fast rap. But he's able to do that and have the story with it. It's not a lot of filler, and he's able to produce a full 3-minute something song. And ow! I just kicked my table. He's able to produce a full 3-minute song with packed lyrics and have that story without having anything in between that isn't necessary or anything like that. Next, is official Leo.
Need to bring up the intensity, yeah. Youngest to do it, I'm flowing like fluids, I stretch opportunities flexibly. Everybody really wanna pick up in the pedaling and prosper properly, just like I did. Inspirational, motivational, Leo on the beat, so sensational.
Now, my only knowledge of him is from the Cypher, the Poppin' Remix Cypher thing, and one or two other songs, and I'm gonna put him into making bangers because although he's very young, he's doing extremely well for his age. Like the way he thinks about lyrics, the way that he puts lyrics into place is very technical, and it's very, very good for starting off at a young age like that. You could see like the same thing with other young producers like Token. At a young age he started and he won the No Suckers MC contest, and you know, people like Quadeca at like 18 he had actually on this list, he was making he was doing shows and tours and stuff, so that's why I'm gonna put him there, because he isn't at the top, but he can very well get there. So next I've got next there's Morg's mum.
Morg's mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah. Morg sucks, he can't even rhyme. No, why would he beef with me? Because I'm the best in history.
Alright, so I'm not even gonna explain. I don't need to explain. Like, yes, this might be like a jokey type, you know, whatever, but you know, I'm gonna be serious with this. I don't want to hear her voice at all ever again, so I'm gonna keep that there. Okay, so next we've got Rice Gum.
Ice like a snowman, ayy, how you gonna let your girl have a better verse? That's your girl, she a stick, she ain't got curves. She a hoe, yeah, you fell into the thought curse. Drop merch and it's selling like a god church.
Okay, and a lot of people might be weird with this one, because a lot of people are, just because there's the debate between him and KSI. I think he personally is in doing well. That's what I think. That you know, I think he is. I think he's not doing well at the moment, but he's not okay, I guess. But he's done well, you know. He's produced really good songs. He's got platinum records. He's got like millions of views on his videos, and I think that is okay for him, if that makes sense. Yeah, his songs recently aren't doing amazing, but he still has done really well with his songs. So that's why I think that tier should be changed to done well rather than doing well. But either way, I'm gonna put him there because he's not exactly official Leo. Well, I would say he's better than Deji. And at the end, if I want to change some things around, I will. So next we've got Jallo.
Couple man jump on a tracking gas, but them man don't know about stacks. No, I don't trap or let off waps. I shoot a vid and I make him rap. When I'm on a track, I spit straight facts. Steve's on job when he starts at the Mac. Man can take out a rack and splash, cause in a flash I'll make it.
Now, I'm gonna put him with, you know, his boss, Deji here, because he's okay, I guess. I've heard some of his songs, but I think he's getting, I think he was very big for his boots, I suppose you could say. They were good songs. They were very like how would you put it, like chill songs, but you could still, like, there was still a good flow to it and stuff like that. But for me, I think it's okay, I guess. Not as much as he kind of bigs himself up to be. So next we've got Toby and Manny, mainly Toby.
Reaping all the benefits, we get the checks. We don't just earn money, fam, we earn respect. And what you see is what you get with us. Calm and calculated, not impetuous.
Come from a good home, taught to be humble. Mama always told me, gotta get up if you stumble. Never drop the ball, so I'm never gonna fumble. Always like the pressure, so I've never thought to crumble.
They've only got one song, right? So I guess I'm gonna have to base it off that one song. And that one song is very good. Destined for Greatness was a very, very good song, and it's something that I still have in my playlist on shuffle a lot, and it's doing well. If he decides to go onto that path, I believe that both Toby and Manny will be very, very good for the scene, especially with their voices and especially with what they can talk about and how humble they are. They'll be different to most people in the UK rap scene. So next we've got Vicstar 123.
They say there's a first time for everything, so tell me, Deji, what the hell were you thinking? Dropping lines about a Minecraft pig? Do you really think that was a dig?
And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to reach him to Eminem's level. I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna say this because he had one song and that was the diss track, right? And then obviously he was in Merry Merry Christmas, the Sidemen Christmas song, but his diss track was very much Eminem's. Like when I think about it, yeah. You've got Deji, who's like, he's never going to make a diss track on him, and Deji, who's been dissing him and such like that, and then boom, he comes out and he's produced very, very well. And although, you know, his flow might not have been there, some of the disses were actually better than most of Deji's. And also just the whole tone, what he meant it to be. It was meant to be a joke and people knew that, but it was still a very good produced song. So I'm going to actually have to put him into Eminem's level because for what that meant for people as well, I think it was very, very, you know, it was good. It was very good. Next we got Quadeca though.
You ain't a part of this, using my artifice, I put my heart in this. Look where I started, I ain't need to start a kid. I've been a starter since in kindergarten. And who are you harder than? You are not harder than me. I check my numbers, I'm harder to reach. I tell my pages, I'm harder to reach. Say you know me, but I find it hard to believe.
And I'm gonna go with my heart, right? Because, you know, I do have favoritism here. I think he's God tier. I think he is, from here at least, I would say he is the best YouTube rapper. And if he continues to go in the pathway that he has, I can say he will be very up there as a rapper. Like, I think he will break that mainstream, break that YouTube bar. As he said, it's either he's past that bar of YouTube or he's raised it. And I think he's very much one of the tops. And I'm excited to see his new album, which I will be reacting to and giving my opinions on that. But for now, I'm going to put him into God tier because he is probably one of my favorite artists to listen to. That's all I have to say about him. So next, I'm assuming it's No Life Shaq.
And I'm finna go hard. I got a couple fans watching and they here for the bars. I got to 1 million and they say it was love. Now I'm almost at 2. Now they screaming that's tough.
Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna put him into Needs Work. He's not phenomenally amazing. He's not terribly bad. He just needs work, you know. He needs to keep going. His flow is kind of like dead, and I guess his rhyming scheme as well is kind of dead. He just needs a lot of work. However, he shouldn't quit. Like, he is good. He's got a good sense for music. He's good at that. He can really like pinpoint stuff out and be like, yeah, that's good music, because he's a reactor to music. So he has a very good musical taste. Not taste, but a sense for music and for what good music is. And if he went on that path, he could be a very good person, a very good musician. Next we have Bald Martin.
Bald Martin on the track, I spit straight fire. After I'm done, Walls will retire. I don't have hair, yeah that's true. I'd rather be bald than look like you.
Right, now I would like to put him into God tier, but I'm gonna have to put him into Just Quit because I'm not even doing anything about that. Okay, next though, we've got the man himself, iDubbbz TV.
Shots fired in front of the Supreme store. There's about to be a 261 in progress. Send all available units. Send in the backup. Send in the big gun. Send in the K9 unit. Send in the fuck.
I wanna be gay, cause you're fucked and I wanna savor it.
And I'm gonna put him into God tier. I think, actually, I'm gonna put him onto Eminem's level Do you know why? Because his diss track that he's done, it was phenomenal. It was amazing. It was probably one of the most amazing things to come out from YouTube diss tracks, and none other to, you know, the god himself of the diss tracks as well. And it was flawless. It was amazing. The technicals in it was good. The lyrics were great. The beat was like, it was wacky, but it fit perfectly. Of course, he did have his ghostwriter. That's why I'm not putting him into God tier. But I do believe that it's one of the two. Either Eminem's level or making bangers. And I'm thinking about it now, and I'm saying Mac Lethal's there, and he's done so much. And I think maybe he should come down one. I think that's alright. I think that's a good placement for him, especially with a song. Now, the next that we have is Joey Nato.
TikTok, that's what I hear on my wristwatch. Waste a little bit of my time, not this time, so let's not bang bang on my songs go. Then I gotta get about like pronto. Put that thing in the envelope, then send it out. That's my flow, my workflow. I meant to say I'm about to kill it like 7 days. I'm on a schedule and I gotta get it. Go tamper with the time like Devil Rays.
I really enjoy his music. I really like his producing. I like what he's doing. I like his personality. I like more or less a lot of the things. I'm gonna put him into making bangers, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm gonna tell you why for every fucking thing here. I think he can definitely progress so much more. I loved his albums that he had with Crypt, and like some of his songs that he's had with like with Moxis. I think he's done really, really well. And I think he can progress more. Like everyone can progress more, but he is good where he is. He's making good songs, but he can fly. He can as well. He has that potential as well. That's why I'm gonna put him there. Now, Randolph.
You don't like me, that's established. Keyboard warrior, ugly ass catfish. You can never act this out here, living that lavish life. You should be embarrassed, guys. Cash in the vault, so it's safe to say your boy stay dry on the rainy days. Royal flow, put me center stage. Walter White, bitches say my name.
I think Randolph's a really good musician. I'm gonna pick him into making bangers as well, and I'm not gonna try and fill up everything. I'm gonna do this how I think it should be. And I think Randolph is really good. He's got a really good sense for the lyrics. He's got a really good sense for the situation he is in which whatever lyrics he needs. And alongside with Constantine, Alright, you know what? I'm going to leave that in the video. Alongside with Constantine, the video producer and like who does the editing and stuff, he's done really, really well. His diss tracks have been phenomenal, and the way he picks out things and uses them in his tracks or whatever have been very, very good. But aside from the diss tracks, his music has also been amazing. His music with KSI on Red Alert, on Beerus, like Randolph was, I think, 10 times better than KSI in those songs, and I think he can be on his way. He seems to be taking his time with getting up there, but he seems to be able to be on his way to get up to the top. Now, next we've got Boy in a Band, all right?
To call you surface level would be an insult to the ground floor. Whatever you promise to follow, you quit. You can't persist for shit, you narcissistic prick. Your audience is fickle, here's what I predict. Your channel's bound to crash down to rubble. Oh no. How the fuck can someone could come, not realize they're in a bubble?
And I'm gonna put him into doing well. He's got like I said for a couple of these, he's got a good sense for his lyrics. He knows what he's doing. He's got good a good producer's sense as well, and I think he's just doing well. His songs, they're pretty good. They're listenable. They're replayable as well. And some of the topics that he has done for the songs are good. They're something that people know there might be an issue with, but no one really addresses it. Like, you have people who are doing songs about Black Lives Matter and, you know, how, you know, drugs, sex, and, you know, how the police are bad and how the government is bad and how the world is bad. Well, but I like his style because he kind of picks out the things that aren't really talked about a lot. So that's why we're going to put him into doing well. Next, we've got Simon Minter.
Head spinning, I'm no longer in my zone. I'm looking like the weekend, I'll be repping for the low life. God like, fucking your bitch, streets for me, she taking a sip. Diamonds on the neck, watch me flex, yeah, look at her wrist.
Oh man. And usually, I'm benevolent, but you were hella bent on getting relevant. So you went a cent, cause we're all prevalent. Do you know what that meant?
With his 2 songs. He's got 2 songs. He's got the Helium song, and he's got the what was it? Oh, the diss track against Deji. So, Mini Minter, Simon Minter, part of the Sidemen again. We're gonna go with, I'm gonna say okay, I guess. No, hold on. I'm gonna say doing well. I'm gonna put it on alongside with Toby Manny because he's done very, very good songs. The 2 that he's done, like the Deji diss track, KSI's Little Brother, that was a very well produced song, and again the editing and all that was very well, so he picked his editor and producer out very well as well. I think if he did go up in, like, if he did work at his music, he's not a musician, he's a YouTuber, so I think if he did work at it, I think he could produce really good songs. And his voice and everything is very, very good, and how he kind of jokes with a lot of things, like in his Helium song, obviously it was a high pitched, and he made reference to his diss track, which was, he kind of had a low pitch on it, and I think it's very well. I think if he stayed true to himself and he did music, I think he'd be very good. He'd be very good at it. The next we've got is Logan Paul.
This hit harder than a pistol. When I'm done with you, you won't have that much to live for. No bars, no handlebars, no handlebars. Your tires are flat, your chain is loosey. When it comes to bikes, I'm Gucci.
And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna put him in okay, I guess. He's produced really well, really good music, and I won't lie, for the topics that he's chosen, I guess, you know, he's done well with them. I can't deny that. However, his songs aren't really replayable. They're not something that you'd have in his playlist, that I would have at least in my playlist on, you know, repeat, like along with other songs that are higher above him. And I think that's kind of an okay spot for him. He has produced really good music, and he has produced good diss tracks as well, but they aren't at the level of other people. And I think okay, I guess, is a very good spot for him. And if he improves and does well, who knows, if I do another one of these in a year's time or something, he can have a higher spot. But I think for now that's an alright place for him. Next we have, though, is PewDiePie.
When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done, cause we only just begun. I review you, 0 vibe is gone. So come on, T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna.
Man himself. And I'm going to put him into God tier. I'm gonna put him into God tier. Not because, actually, it's between these two, and I think he deserves to be here into making bangers, and I'll tell you why. I think he's done 3 or 4 songs, and each song has been very, very well done, but very, very well done to his situation, the situation that he's been in. Congratulations was amazing. Bitch Lasagna. They were very good songs, and they were replayable as well. Not only for the meme, but they were replayable. Like, you could play Congratulations, and some people might not even realize that it is PewDiePie. It's very good. Like, if you didn't listen to the lyrics, it's a very catchy beat. It's very good lyrics, good music. And that's why I'm going to put him into making bangers. Alongside with the rest of the people that I hear. I'm starting to look at this and I'm kind of seeing some differences and stuff, but we'll go over at the end. This is my initial thoughts, so we'll go over at the end some changes and stuff, and if they need changes even. Next is Morgs.
3 years ago I made a diss track on mum. Was only joking, was just for fun. But I'm not holding back no more. Gonna shoot you down like a gun.
I'm not gonna dwell on it. I'm just not. Now unfortunately I couldn't find this next person, and it kind of pains me to do so, but I had to create another one above God tier, but can't comment because I don't know much about him, and I actually have been trying to find him, but I can't. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to put him into can't comment and can't tier him. But we move on to Rotorshaw.
And he's trying to hide her from the internet. Why? Cause she's a world renowned sket. You can smell her gonorrhea from a mile away. You should look her up with some vagina spray. Lamborghini. Has anybody seen JJ's Lamborghini? No, he crashed it a year ago. You incompetent fuck, just learn to drive slow.
W2S Parry himself from Guernsey. Now we're gonna put him right. I'm gonna put him into making bangers. Do you know why? Because he's made bangers. Those two songs, those two diss tracks against KSI were top tier, and the second one was a little bit, you know, iffy compared to the first one, but they were catchy. You could sing along to them. They were like, you know, you could actually bop to them. And although his wordplay isn't there, his flow is there. His lyrics are still like on point. If he could mess around with some wordplay, I think him and his comedy, he could very much get somewhere. If he did pursue music, which I doubt, because he doesn't even upload to YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna put him there. Now, next, Dax.
Now muzzle him, you cannot muzzle him. I think fast, no food like Muslims. They call me in Ireland, cause I do the work of 2 people, no clones, they'd never have to double in. Who you think you fucking with? You got the right to brag, that's my swag. You cannot compute my flow cause you lag. Niggas try to use my flow to grow, kill my name, I can't stop cause I'm in my bag.
And people are not gonna like me for this. I'm just gonna scroll that down a little bit, just so, you know, that's not in the way, I guess, from giving people that spotlight of God tier. Now, I'm gonna put Dax in God tier. Do you know why? Because I think he's absolutely phenomenal. Listening to his music, I don't hear any filler bars. Everything has a punchline or like a meaning to it. In his fast raps, at least, everything plays well with the song. It has its place. Every word has its place. I think his wordplay is phenomenal, like with his double entendres and stuff like that. I think it's great. I think it's amazing. I love the sound of his music, of his voice in the music. I love how, you know, there's not much bad I can say about him. I think there are some things that he overuses in his music, but I think that adds onto his character, like, oh, he's the guy that always talks about being a janitor and such like that. And that's why I think I'm gonna put him in God tier, because he kind of has everything. He has that flow, he's got those lyrics, he's got the wordplay, he's got he's trying his best to do fast rap, and he's killing it. He's getting there. At the start it was really weird with the YouTube cipher, but he's worked on it and he's getting there. And then for his emotional songs as well, you can feel that he's gone through something that he's gone through something that no one else has. But obviously other people have. That's why he's made the song, so that people can relate. That's why people like the song so much, is because they can relate to him and his music. I think he's just an all-around a really good artist, and I think alongside Quadeca, if they made more music, it would be very, very, very good. That's all I gotta say. He's just a very good rapper, one of the best. Quadeca and Dax are probably my two favorite artists of all time, let alone YouTube rappers. Anyway, digress. Get on to the next one. We got Ethan Bazinga.
So what, you bang more girls than me, yeah? Did you know he had an STD? Remember I mentioned the other guys pee? You can lie to them, but you can't lie to me. Wait, is that Discord I see? Thought Rice stopped giving him pee. Damn, they really didn't write any lyrics for me. Jeed, I used to be a fan of you. Rap wasn't something you should break into. Your flow's dead, your bars are dead, and I think your hairline's pretty rude. Jeed, I've got a lot of dirt on you. One girl, two guys, and they both came through. Yes, I'm talking about his brother. Did you think that they only shower with each other?
Now, I'm gonna put him into doing well as well as Simon and stuff. Because for the diss tracks that he has produced, he did very well. His first diss track was one of the ones that kind of kicked off that diss track season back in 2017, and that was like a stepping stone to greater music. I personally loved diss track season because I got to listen to new music that I enjoyed listening to, and he really kicked that off. And even with the song that he kicked off, it was very good for his first song. And his second one then was phenomenal as well. And I think now, if he went back to music, he could really do well. Since I noticed from the Sidemen Christmas song that himself, JME, and Vixar and Harry were in, he could do very, very good. His voice, it was a nice deep, like almost like grime, and it was very good. I really enjoyed his music, and I do still listen to his songs. Right, next though, we've got Screwface Jean.
I'm the sergeant of all my squadrons, this is all out war. I'll make you sprint like the phone, I'm not the one to call out, boy. And my foes is more than hoes, them bros is all out whores. Time to dead, you pop with the metal, make you fall out, boy.
And we're gonna have to put him into Eminem's level because he's a phenomenal writer. He's a punchline king. There is no one else I can knock someone out with a punchline like him. His roles in the cipher, in his music and stuff like that, it has been very, very well structured. He's very, you can feel that excitement from him whenever you listen to his music, that is more, like excited and upbeat and like, just going out with bars and bars. And he's very consistent as well. Like I said, with a couple of these people, he doesn't fill his songs to the brim with absolute nothing, where if there's spaces, every lyric, every word has its purpose. And I think that's why I'm putting him at Eminem's level, with Mac Lethal and Vicstar. But I'm putting him there because he's phenomenal. He can go on to be someone like a Tupac or a Pop Smoke or some, like, he can actually go on and be a very, very successful YouTuber, rapper. And I think that's some of the things that a lot of these people can do, but because of certain issues with the mainstream media, they're not allowing them to break out of that and form something that a lot of people would actually enjoy. A lot of people seem to criticize people and judge people's music by the platform that they decide to by the platform that they decide to distribute it on. And that's annoying as well. It's annoying to see. It's annoying to see how really good people can't break through because of the mainstream media, and I guess that's just how it is. Next we've got is Crypt.
This the last time that I will address it. All these negative comments, you know I have an ill obsession. Suddenly when I rap about my depression, I sound like an F, and that's a definite way to discredit all my messages. I'm sounding like me every time I'm on the beat. Stop comparing me to others and then maybe you will see. There's no disrespect in 80s, one of the greatest in the game. But the second you take away that I'm rapping about my pain, I'm gonna snap and go insane, cause I dealt with it on the daily. Maybe think before you say this shit, I begin to speak my way. Hey,
I'm gonna put him in at M&M's level as well, because holy fuck, this dude can rap. He can rap brilliantly. His recent 15 styles of rapping has been like amazing, and that's only for like a little video. And the things that he has so many different talents. The same with like Quadeca. I didn't mention that with Quadeca, but him and Quadeca have so many different talents for different types of music, and that's actually the same with Mac Lethal. I didn't mention that, and I apologize that I haven't mentioned, but they've got a very good sense of music. They can do different people, even not even different genres. Like, you know, like you've got metal rap, and you've got country rap, and you've got, you know, different things like that. But they can actually physically do different people themselves and different people's styles. I think that's very good with Crypt. And Crypt's fast rapping, you can hear what he's saying. You don't have to go over it and be like, what did he say? You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to read lyrics. You can actually you can hear what he's saying. You know what he's saying, even though he's saying it all at the speed of fucking light. And like, that's something very good with him. And it's something, he can tell a story with that fast rapping. He can actually get a point across with it. He can, without having to stall. And his music that he's produced, Tales from the Crypt, was phenomenal. His music with Joey Nada was phenomenal. Like, he's one of those people that, if the mainstream media wasn't so harsh with YouTube rappers, he would definitely be one of those that would break through. And that's why he's going into M&M's level, because he is quite good. He's very, very, very good with what he does, and it's really nice to see. So that's that level. Next we've got Jake Paul.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months, never done before. Past all the competition, man. PewDiePie is next, man. I'm popping all these checks. Got the brand new Rolex, and it.
Okay, and I'm not going to be, you know, I'm gonna beat around the bush with this one. I think he needs work. I think he should. It's not that he should quit. I believe that he's okay. You know, I think he's okay. He's definitely not as good as his brother, but definitely not like, I wouldn't even say better than Deji, or as good as Deji. Like, I have it there. I think that Jake Paul is very, I can respect what he does, not what he does in his usual life, because he's quite a twat in real life, but I can respect his music and how, you know, a lot of it has blown up. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about him. He needs a lot of work. I think his delivery should be a lot better, but I don't think he should quit. I think he's actually genuinely like has that little bit of passion for music, and if he decides to pursue with it, a lot of people will hate him for it, but he'll be very good at it. So that's why I'm saying he needs work, not quit, but you know, if he works at it, he'll definitely get into like doing well. And last but definitely not least, we have KSI level. No, we have KSI. We just have KSI.
Pull up in the gold I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from dealing. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bag. Snapping with the phone and dab. Boss up a man with the duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.
And a lot of people are gonna hate me for this. I'm gonna put him into making bangers, right? Because I listen to a lot of I do listen to his music, not like regularly. I listen to his music just to listen and see how he's doing, and in my opinion, like, I do not think he's up to Crypt or Screw, or Mac Lethal, let alone Quadeca and Dax. I know there is that beef between KSI and Dax, and I do think that Dax is better lyrically, and his delivery is better. KSI, his delivery, his flow, and his beats are all really good, but they're not what I expected, I guess you could say. He's hyped some of his songs a lot, so much, and he hasn't delivered what he's hyped up. I think his lyrics are okay. I think his best songs are the ones where he has Randolph, or you know, where he has a little bit of push from someone else so that he can compete, rather than him being on his own and him kind of trying to do better than him rather than trying to do better than someone else. Obviously it's like it's a friendly thing if there's two people on a song, you know, just trying to be better for like the song. It's not like in a harsh way, it's just kind of how it is. But I think he produces very, very good bangers. There's no doubt about that. I think he's good. That's all I have to say really about it. I think he's just a good musician that can do very, very well in the future. Well, that's it from my video today, guys. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe. And comment down below what you think about my tier list and what you think needs to be changed and what other things you'd like me to see. However, for now, I'm gonna go off and make some bangers. Gonna try get that top god tier spot and shit on Jake Paul. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Peace.